This is Hall County Sports, brought to you by Green Ford on Browns Bridge Road in Gainesville. Check out the latest deals. Remember, when you go Green Ford. By Mountain View Auto Repair, a full-service shop for all of your automotive needs. Call Danny at Mountain View Auto Repair, 770-535-7278. And by McKelvey Road United Methodist Church. Visit us on McKelvey Road in Oakwood. With 3 worship services, Kids Town, and adult small groups, McKelvey Road United Methodist Church dedicated to transforming the world through the good news of Jesus Christ. Hello again, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Hall County Sports Television. I'm your host, Garry Glenn. Let's jump right to football in our first segment, our game of the week, the Battle of Oakwood. In these last few years, the game has been a good one. And this one was too. The lead swapped back and forth. At one point, Johnson led 21-14. Then West Hall scored 21 unanswered points, and they won it 35-21. Our player of the game was A.J. Stevens of the Spartans with the last long touchdown that put it away. He finished with 272 yards of total offense and included a spectacular 45-yard pass reception along that. And I read that he's back in football for the first time since the 7th grade. That's what the Times said after the game. How about that? Played pretty well. Quarterback Chandler Newton also had a good game with 3 short touchdowns, 2 running and 1 passing on 123 yards passing on the night. Rico Jones had a 67-yard kickoff return for the Spartans that helped turn things around. And earlier this week, I dropped by West Hall for a word with their head coach, Mike Newton.
Okay, Mike Newton. Mike, I thought pretty much in all 3 areas of the game, offense, defense, and kicking game, played pretty well Friday night.
They did. It was a tough game all the way up to the first half there when it was 21-21. Our special teams got us back into it just before the half. That was huge for us to get the kickoff return for a touchdown. Defensively, we came back and played better. Had some good stops against Johnson, who runs the ball extremely well.
Well, you sort of figured it out, didn't you?
Well, we changed our front up. I don't know if we ever figured it out, but we changed. We went to a 4-man instead of a 3-man front and lined up correctly versus their overset. But either way, Johnson, they just do the running game so well. But I told the kids, we got to have 2 stops, and they gave us 2 stops the second half, and we were fortunate enough to come out with the win. And
on 4th down, I mean that was huge.
Yeah, I think they went for 3 times on 4th down second half, and we stopped them on all 3. So it's a credit to our defense and our defensive staff.
Well, not only is this the Battle of Oakwood, big rivalry, kids all know one another, but it was a sub-region game.
It was a sub-region game. We're 2-0 in sub-region now. We got a big game this week against Oconee. It's going to be a huge challenge because we don't have school that day. We got to get our kids back in here, get them back on track, get their minds right. So it was a big game Oakwood, but also a big game sub-region.
And the attitude now must be pretty good around Spartan Hall here.
Well, it's good. A lot of it pats on the back and stuff like that. The kids know that, when you win, people are going to pat you on the back a little bit more, but you got to get over that, and we got to come today to work, get our film session in, get our walkthroughs in, and get our game plan implemented today.
Well, your offense came on and scored, 21 unanswered points. AJ had a great game. Chandler had a good game. Of course, you mentioned the kickoff return by Rico, so good game for the offense, too. It
was a good game. The last couple of weeks, we're starting to put some points on the board. We're starting to click better than we have been in the past. And I knew that would come. We just have so many players that haven't played before, and we didn't have good chemistry, and our chemistry is starting to come together.
Well, I know you always, the cliche is take it one game at a time, but how's it looking for you now?
Well, we're going to take it one day at a time. One game at a time. Oconee's a very good opponent. They're in the same boat that we in. They upset us or beat us. They're in the driver's seat too. So that's how the sub-region is going to pan out. So the good thing is we got 2 under our belt. Our kids are gaining confidence, but we still got to play hard each week.
Mike, good luck to the Spartans.
I appreciate it.
Next up, West Hall travels to Watkinsville to face Oconee County. Johnson home with Walnut Grove. Oconee was crushed by Gainesville 66-7. Monroe area beat Walnut Grove 24-6. Gainesville's domination of Oconee included 685 yards of offense, almost 500 in the first half. Deshaun Watson passed for 219 yards, a touchdown, and rushed for another score, all in the first half. Trey Harrison had a 96-yard run for a score. Rayshawn Thomas rushed for 76 yards and 3 touchdowns. Stephen Mason had 104 receiving yards and a touchdown. And some younger elephants also got in on the act. Michael Bird, 97 yards and a touchdown, and backup quarterback Mikey Gonzalez completed all but one of his passes and had a touchdown toss as well mixed in there. Gainesville will host Monroe area on Friday. That will be our next Hall County Sports Television Game of the Week. In other football, East Hall rode the running of Jamon Witt in the passing of Cameron Davis to a 33-3 win over Union County. Witt had 2 rushing touchdowns and Davis won, plus Davis threw for a 50-yarder to T.D. Teasley. East Hall will host Fannin County this Friday. Fannin fell to Rabun County 35-21 this past Friday. Now, Commerce put it on Riverside 42-0. Riverside will play another breed of Eagles when they play at Athens Christian next. Those Eagles, Athens Christian, at 3-3 and coming off a bye week. 3 straight wins for North Hall now. When White County ganged up on Imani Cross, Caleb Faulkner wound up rushing for 100 yards and 3 touchdowns in a 28-14 win. Bradley Brown threw to Eli Gilmore for 19 yards for the other North Hall TD. The Trojans are at Lumpkin County next. Chestatee could not fight through the injuries and lost to Stevens County 28-0. The War Eagles play at Franklin County next. Franklin beat Lumpkin 32-6 last Friday. You got the net results from volleyball. That story coming up.
Proper maintenance is vital to the life of your car. Let the experts at Mountain View Auto Repair take care of all your vehicle needs. Owner Danny Hammock has over 50 years of experience in the automotive business and has earned a reputation of being honest and fair with his customers.
We try to treat everybody like I want to be treated. You know, that works out pretty good, and try to keep a price as low as possible to keep people coming in and give them a good price for their money. We do whatever turns up on a car, any kind of work, any kind of car, just it don't really matter. We do it all. People say, when you going to quit and retire? I say, probably never. You know, as long as the Lord let me work, I'll probably be here working.
I've been trading with Danny at Mountain View Auto Repair for about 20 years. I've always been very happy with his work. It's very easy for me to talk with him. He doesn't talk down to me. He explains it in a manner that I can understand.
Most of my customers are like friends here. You know, I've known them so long, and I count them as, most all of them as friends to me.
Remember, when you want honest, reliable service, put Mountain View Auto Repair under your hood.
There are moments in life that you wish would last forever. Dreams that really do come true. Treasures worth protecting. And a future to prepare for. Turner Wood & Smith is with you every step of the way. Established in the Gainesville area in 1905. Turner Wood & Smith has become Northeast Georgia's largest independent insurance agency by offering professional service at competitive prices. Turner Wood & Smith, insuring your future since 1905.
There are hundreds of options when choosing apparel or promotional items at J. Geyer Advertising and the Trophy Case. We're all about quality and competitive pricing. Sports items are in stock. Look for special pricing on Letterman jackets, corporate apparel, corporate gifts, and custom embroidery. All local high schools should check out the line of spirit wear and trophies. We're also offering custom screen printing available for any team sport. Be on the winning side when you choose J. Geyer Advertising and the Trophy Case, locally owned and operated at 250 Dawsonville Highway, Gainesville. Call 770-718-0062 or on the web at jgeyer.com and trophycaseltd.com.
This program is also brought to you by Long Street Cafe, now with 2 locations in Gainesville, 1043 Riverside Terrace and 405 Pearl Nicks Parkway. Open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, Monday through Saturday. Longstreet's got the reputation for Gainesville's fastest drive-thru and the best fried chicken you'll ever sink your teeth into. Plus veggies, a full salad bar, and great desserts. Check today's menu at www.longstreetcafe.com. Call a friend and meet them for a hearty meal at Longstreet Cafe, where they put the home in the cooking.
Hi, I'm Rob Bruce. I'm the new pastor here at McEver Road United Methodist Church. And one of the things I've noticed here in Hall County is the number of churches that are here, and that is a great blessing. But it can also be a problem if you're trying to find a new church or you're investigating Christianity for the first time. There's so many churches and it seems like there's so little time. Well, we invite you to be our guest at McEver Road United Methodist. We will not give you a high-pressure approach. You can come in, make up your own mind at one of 3 of our worship services. We have 3 diverse worship services, one at 8:30, which is a gospel format service. We have a 10 o'clock service, which is not contemporary, but it's something more edgy and different, and we'd like to invite you to that if that's your style. And then at 11 o'clock we have a traditional Methodist service. So we'd love for you to come be our guest and come and see.
We are back. I'm Garry Glenn, and this is Hall County Sports Volleyball. This particular segment, North Hall tuning up for the area playoffs by sweeping Gainesville and Johnson last week. McKenna Rushton led with 10 kills, 6 aces, and 3 blocks for the Lady Trojans. Johnson did beat Gainesville that particular night. North Hall then stayed alive for the postseason with an 8 AAA area win, a tournament win over Monroe area. Sarah Pascal 10 digs to go along with a couple of kills and 2 blocks. McKenna Rushton another all-around effort, 6 kills, 2 blocks, 2 digs, and an ace, while Christina Gregory had 12 assists. West Hall made the quarterfinals of that tournament with a win against Eastside. Lakin Hereford with 29 assists. Tanya Bennett had 12 kills and 5 aces. Gainesville then eliminated Johnson as Kaylin Walden had 36 assists and Anna Walker 17 kills for the Lady Elephants. So, North Hall wound up second in the tournament, losing to Oconee County in the finals. The surprising Gainesville team was third and West Hall fourth. So, 3 of the 4 teams from that tournament headed to state are from here in the Gainesville, Hall County area, and congratulations. For North Hall, Sarah Pascal had 37 digs and 11 blocks over 4 matches. McKenna Rushton, 15 kills and 9 blocks before apparently injuring an ankle between matches. Christina Gregory, 44 assists and 8 aces. Allie Staub had 64 digs, and Madison Copeland added 4 kills to her 22 blocks.
All right, at North Hall, I'm talking with head volleyball coach Emi Hughes. And Emi, kind of a roller coaster ride for the Lady Trojans this year. Tell me about the season. What happened, and how did you put it together at the end?
Well, we've been on a real roller coaster ride, and we have we played a tough schedule, and just coming off of a great season last year, we really wanted to show up, and I have 5 seniors who wanted to do the same, and so we went to the area tournament as a 5 seed and kind of had to play with our backs against the wall after we lost Saturday morning to Oconee. And they did. They stepped up and beat a really good West Hall team and a really good Gainesville team and finished second. So we get to host, and we're excited.
All right. Tell me about some of the key players that you've got going for you this year.
Well, I've got a few players returning, from my team last year, and probably one of our main leaders would be Sarah Pascal, who's our middle hitter. Blocker, just kind of been on the team the longest and is really kind of anchoring our leadership. So, she's played a big role in just keeping everybody calm on the court, and we're getting a lot of offense out of McKenna Rushton, who's a right side hitter, although she went down with an ankle injury on Saturday, so hopefully she'll be back with us on Wednesday. I've got a young team of girls who are having to kind of fill some big shoes and step up. But they're doing the job. So
it's obviously the time of year you need to be peaking.
Exactly. I told them at the beginning, it's not how you start, it's how you finish, and they're playing good right now. So I'll peak anytime at the end of the season.
And a tough region, tough area for you. I mean, 3 of the 4 teams that qualified are from Gainesville, Hall County.
Oh yeah, we do. We have this area has grown so much just in how good the volleyball is getting that. It's competitive every single year, and this year was no different. And so we were glad to survive and be in the top 4, and not only that, but in the top 2. So
good for you.
Awesome.
It is awesome. Good luck to the Lady Trojans.
Thank you so much.
Now on Saturday for Gainesville, Lauren Carter had 101 digs. Kaylin Walden, 55 assists, and Anna Walker, 22 kills over 3 matches. Once again, as we said, the Lady Elephants finishing 3rd in the tournament.
We're with Gainesville High School volleyball coach Randi Orr now. And Randy, you take over having been the JV coach last year.
Yes.
Won 4 or 5 games, the varsity did last year, and now you go into the playoffs as a 3 seed. What turned it around? What did it for you?
What did it for us, one, was having the girls go off season and go ahead and participate in club volleyball. Also having an outstanding setter coming in from Jubilee who had the court awareness and the hands to get the ball where it needs to be on the net to the hitters who can definitely dominate at the court.
Well, I have been following you all year, and I have seen some outstanding wins over some outstanding teams.
Yes.
And then sometimes you would slip up. So has it been kind of an up and down sort of year?
It has been up and down. Also, I believe that the girls are just now learning how to finish the drill. They have the talent. Now they're all starting to come together as a team and wanting it as bad. And obviously we've gotten this far because they know that the talent's there and that if they work together and they pull through, that they will certainly come out big on the end.
Randy, so much of sports is mental, isn't it? It's just believing.
Yes. It is. And volleyball is a mental sport. Volleyball is a difficult sport because you never know who's going to win. You never know. Volleyball is fun.
Well, name me some names. Tell me who some of your leaders have been this year.
Some of our leaders have definitely been our new setter from Jubilee, Kaylin Walden. She, not only the court awareness, like I said, but she's a leader on and off the court. On a walker for sure, our outside hitter. Once you get the ball to her every time, she, no matter who's on the other end blocking her, she will definitely put it down on the other side, and I can count on her to really pick up the team and lead them. And another is definitely Lauren Carter, our Libro, who's our back row. Saturday, putting in 101 digs was amazing. She had an amazing game during our area tournament. We also have seniors Caitlin Welchel and Daphne Orgone, who are also the heart of our team, who really pull everything together. So we have some outstanding young girls out there who really have the heart and desire for this program.
Sounds like you're playing with some confidence too.
Yes. Not only that, the girls and I, we work really well together. They believe in me and I believe in them, and there's so much dedication and just team morale in general. We're a very strong, close-knit team.
Plus, coming out of a very tough area, 3 of the 4 teams that qualified are from Gainesville and Hall County.
I know, and it's so exciting too. North Hall's coach and I, we played volleyball at Burnell. So it's been quite an experience, and I've loved coaching against her and talking with her, and she's been so uplifting and helping me do a lot of encouraging and what I need to do on and off. And the competition in this area is amazing, and I think we're really going to go far in the state playoffs.
All right, good luck to the Lady Elephants.
Thank you.
Now, leading the way for West Hall were Lake and Hereford with 70 assists, Tanya Bennett with 22 kills and 32 digs, and Stephanie Rowland with 25 kills and 9 blocks. The Lady Spartans, as we said, go in as a 4 seed out of the area tournament. In 8 Quad A, Flowery Branch beat Loganville as Bethany Mann led the way with her serving. The Lady Falcons, though, then lost to Clark Central and Heritage to finish their season. Kinsey Gruitt with 10 assists and 7 kills. In the 8A AA tournament, Lakeview lost to North Oconee and East Hall to George Walton, and the season ended for Lakeview at the hands of Hart County, while East Hall fell to Prince Avenue. Although they finished under 500, the 21 wins for the Lady Vikings were the most in school history. Back with more football when we continue. If you're tired of paying high prices, go on down and visit the good folks at Dave's Goodie Barn. The buyers for the store travel the globe, searching for the greatest deals so the savings can be passed along to you. They purchase from insurance companies due to fires, floods, and other natural disasters. Most of this merchandise is in near perfect condition. So if you're tired of paying high prices, hurry on down to Dave's Goodie Barn or visit their website at davesgoodiebarn.com. What's there today may be gone tomorrow. Your one-stop spot for complete auto repair is the Auto Works shop on Sprout Springs Road. On everything from oil changes to brakes, new and used tires and tune-ups, even the big jobs like transmissions. The specialists at the Auto Works can have you up and running just like that. You talk about value. The Auto Works will not be undersold on used tires or any locally priced repair job. Ask about special discounts for students and teachers with your ID. That's the Auto Works at 6671 Spout Springs Road, just past Flowery Branch High and Spout Springs Elementary Schools. Phone 770-967-1732.
What does Applied Images Incorporated mean? It means real people answering the phone. It means real people servicing your business or school. Quick response along with quality production is demanded in our world of business today, and no one knows that better than Applied Images Incorporated. After years of working with graphic artists, marketing managers, public relations departments, architects, and engineers, we have developed an extensive experience in our trade that is second to none. We excel in our knowledge of graphics and printing, signs, banners, posters, brochures, training manuals for schools and businesses. And now, custom t-shirt printing is available. You must see our line of t-shirt designs. What does Applied Images Incorporated mean? It means quick response, quality production, and real people answering the phone. Churches, businesses, schools, picnics, trade show displays. Call us today for any printing or graphics needs that you may have. Applied Images Incorporated at Gainesville White Print, 312 Bradford Street in Gainesville, 770-534-2086.
Finally, a real gym in town for everybody. From folks just wanting to get in shape to world-class powerlifters and bodybuilders. Iron Beast Barbell features elite trainers from MMA, strongman, general fitness and weight loss, to cross-training, sports-specific, wrestling, even professional sports massage and wellness. Iron Beast Barbell, the 12,000 square foot facility with 24/7 access and no contracts. Home of the national champion Georgia Iron Dogs and national level bodybuilder Cheryl Cook. Voted Gym of the Month by bodybuilding.com. Iron Beast Barbell, located in the Gainesville Market Center behind Arby's and Chick-fil-A, 622 Shallowford Road, Gainesville. If you are looking for a quality used car, then look no further than the car store on McKelvey Road between Gainesville and Beaufort. You won't find clunkers or junkers at the car store, just vehicles you'll be proud to own. At the car store, they can finance you on the spot, no matter what your credit is. They have a variety of plans. You can even phone your payments in. At the car store, they've been giving outstanding service to the community for over 20 years. At the car store, everybody rides.
Come on down to the car store. We can make you happy. My name's Bob Watson, and I guarantee it.
We're back. I'm Garry Glenn, and this is Hall County Sports Television. As we said earlier in the show, our game of the week, Johnson and West Hall, the Battle of Oakwood, a very competitive, tight game for quite a little bit before West Hall wound up pulling away and winning 35-21. For the Johnson Knights, workhorse Cedric Harris had over 200 yards rushing and a touchdown. A.J. Millwood, 121 yards and 2 touchdowns before he got hurt. We bring to the show now Coach Paul Friel. And, Coach, first of all, before we turned on the cameras, you were telling me that news is not real good for the 2 workhorse backs that you've had.
Well, yeah, AJ has torn a tendon in his ankle, and he'll be out at least 2 to 3 weeks. Cedric's sprained his wrist, but we think he'll be back, but we'll have to wait and see what the doctor says.
Wow. And you're already pretty thin, and it kind of showed on you there at the end of the
game. Yeah. I mean, we like you said, we ran out of gas a little bit, but we still need to be able to finish a game. We kind of left some points on the board on the last drive. We stalled at the 10, and we need to be able to score on those drives and not give up scores on special teams.
A couple of times you got down there really, really close and just couldn't quite close the deal, although you did a better job of that early on.
Right, yeah. The first half, each drive finished with a touchdown, and, we ate up the clock, which we like to do, and controlled the ball. But the second half, we got down there a couple times and didn't convert, and really that was the difference in the game, that and the kickoff return right before half.
Yeah, it was about 67 yards, and that's a killer, isn't it, huh?
Yeah, no, that was tough. That we had momentum going in our favor, and that just kind of took it right out of it.
I know it's been a frustrating year in a lot of ways, and some of it is because of depth and so forth. But you have had some bright spots that you've seen in there a time or two. You got some talent, Coach.
Yeah, we got some guys, like even both our running backs that are, in the top 5 or 7 in the region as far as rushing. Our line's pretty solid. They, we get 3 of the 5 back. We get all our backs back. We get our quarterback back. 2 of our 3 backs are sophomores, so they're going to be back. Defense are very young, but, they're fighting and getting a little better each week. They gave up a couple big plays this last week, which we got to fix, but we're going to keep working regardless.
Well, now you got Walnut Grove, and Walnut Grove was lost to Monroe area 24-6, and you've got them at your place, got them at the Dungeon, so.
Yeah, that'll help. Playing at home, that's kind of a tough trip over there. It's there's no easy way to get to Walnut Grove, but and I know that kind of put us in the days last year to where we didn't get started till second half. Hopefully it has the same effect on them. But against West Hall, they had a tough time against West Hall, and they didn't, they made some mistakes and those kind of things. Watching the tape of Monroe area and Walnut Grove, they, I guess, being a kind of a Battle of Oakwood on their own.
Right over there in Monroe.
It was a good game, and they played them real tough and got after them. So I'm sure we'll get a great game out of them, and we got to, replace some people and shore some things up.
Anything else? They always ask the old cliche question, key to the game. What's the key to the game going to be for a Johnson win here?
Well, a couple other guys are going to have to step up, and we have to, like we said earlier, finish drives and really shore up our kickoff team. That's kind of been a problem all year. Punt started off that way, but our punt team, even against Gainesville last week, I think only gave up an average of 6 yards return. So we got that straightened out. We got to get kickoff straightened out, and we got to get some guys to step up and fill in for AJ and whoever else we need.
All right. Coach Paul Friel of Johnson.
Right,
good luck to the Knights in this game and the rest of the way. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you.
Now, before we leave football, there is one Hall County team which is still unbeaten. In fact, most of Flowery Branch's games haven't been really very close. The Branch's latest victim, Habersham Central. But this one was a 56-31 shootout in favor of Flowery Branch. Candler Coker was 9 for 16 for 249 yards and 5 touchdowns. He had another 85 yards and another score on the ground. C.J. Curry had 2 touchdown receptions and a punt return for a touchdown. Casey Osborne also caught 2 scoring passes. The Branch is at Heritage in Conyers next. Heritage shut out Winterboro 21-0 last Friday. I'm back to wrap it up when Hall County Sports concludes.
Proper maintenance is vital to the life of your car. Let the experts at Mountain View Auto Repair take care of all your vehicle needs. Owner Danny Hammock has over 50 years of experience in the automotive business and has earned a reputation of being honest and fair with his customers.
We try to treat everybody like I want to be treated. You know, that works out pretty good, and try to keep our price as low as possible to keep people coming in and give them a good price for their money. We do whatever turns up on a car, any kind of work, any kind of car, just it don't really matter. We do it all. People say, when are you going to quit and retire? I said, probably never. You know, as long as the Lord let me work, I'll probably be here working.
I've been trading with Danny at Mountain View Auto Repair for about 20 years. I've always been very happy with his work. It's very easy for me to talk with him. He doesn't talk down to me. He explains it in a manner that I can understand.
Most of my customers are like friends here. You know, I've known them so long, and I count them as, most all of them as friends to me.
Remember, when you want honest, reliable service, put Mountain View Auto Repair under your hood.
There are moments in life that you wish would last forever. Dreams that really do come true. Treasures worth protecting. And a future to prepare for. Turner Wood & Smith is with you every step of the way. Established in the Gainesville area in 1905. Turner Wood & Smith has become Northeast Georgia's largest independent insurance agency by offering professional service at competitive prices. Turner Wood & Smith, insuring your future since 1905.
Hi, I'm Rob Bruce. I'm the pastor here at McEver Road United Methodist Church. And I was thinking this morning about how complicated life is. We have a lot of choices to make in life and not a whole lot of guidelines to do it sometimes. It's like being a parent. You know, I'd hoped when I was a parent that our kids would come into the world with their instructions printed on their bottom, but unfortunately that wasn't the case. And parenting is so much guesswork. I'm amazed that we hear so many people talk on TV, and we can go into the bookstores and see the books and the folks on TVs that have all the answers, but you and I know that they don't have all the answers. And the answers aren't as simple as they tell us sometimes, that all you have to do is smile just right, or say this thing, or feed your children this, and everything will be all right. You know, Jesus gathered with his followers after he was raised from the dead on a mountain in Galilee. And in Matthew 28, it tells us in verse 17 that even then some doubted. And I think that's interesting that the church was formed with some doubt in it. We don't have all the answers. We have some answers, but we don't have all of them. And if you'd like to be part of a community that doesn't have all the answers, but that can help you be at peace with the questions, well, then we invite you to join us at McEver Road. We invite you to come by and visit us at one of our worship services. Won't you come and see?
Time now to name our athletes of the week. For the boys, Brandon Lawson, North Hall Cross Country, yet another title for him this year. And for the girls, Lauren Carter, Gainesville Volleyball. 101 digs, you may have, but I've never heard of that many on one day's time. Now, other stuff. The Fall Tennis Classic at Longwood now running through the 16th. While the Brunel tennis women had some runner-up finishes in the recent 2011 USTA ITA Regional Championships. Stephanie Moniz second in the consolation bracket, while third-seeded Lindsay Chu was actually runner-up in the championship singles bracket and teamed with Mario Perdomo Medina to be seeded second and finish as runner-up in doubles. North Hall coach Trent Mongero will be conducting some baseball camps for the next 3 months. There is an infielders camp on the 29th of this month, then a pitcher-catcher camp on November the 12th through the 13th, and a hitting camp December 17th, 18th. It's $100 for the one-day camp and $150 for the two-day deal. If you got any questions, you can email him at trent.mongero, that's trent.mongero @hallco.org. Hall County Sports is brought to you in part by Green Ford on Browns Bridge Road in Gainesville. Check out the latest deals. And remember, when you go green Ford. By Mountain View Auto Repair. a full-service shop for all of your automotive needs. Call Danny at Mountain View Auto Repair at 770-535-7278. And by McKelvey Road United Methodist Church. Visit us on McKelvey Road in Oakwood with 3 worship services every Sunday morning, Kids Town and adult small groups. McKelvey Road United Methodist Church is dedicated to transforming the world through the good news of Jesus Christ.